welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies.
I'm a surface man.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Hunter Green. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The pitch. And there's the strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Up and in. The count now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Slings it across. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nolan Jones.
Well, the story is, of course, his hitting streak. I mean, it's been so much fun to follow. Now up into the 20s, and I'm just impressed with the consistency and even the outside pressure, because everyone knows you have this streak going. Anytime you can go 3+ weeks without an offer, you're doing something pretty special.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, not in time, he's safe.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Out of here. They go back-to-back. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fastball almost got him there. Witt, a former All-Star, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is outside. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
2 outs. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, here's Lane Thomas, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Into center. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Gilberto Celestino digging in for the Rockies. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fastball for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Green back to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. One out in the second.
Batting up, the catcher, Mabrey.
Here's Mabrey's Valoria.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Now one missed. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Nimmo ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Brendan Rodgers in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Thomas under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Sean Bouchard. There's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Off the mark there. Now 1 and 2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A massive home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ball.
Was that where I told you to fucking put the ball?
Nobody on.
First off, that didn't look like too bad a pitch, but that's alright. I'm pretty sure
for a strike.
I said put the ball clear the fuck up here, and he threw it down there for some reason.
That missed inside.
The
And the
fuck.
count is 1-1. In there at the knees. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Coors Field. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1
That fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Into the outfield, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Jones, the runner at third. Nimmo on at first with nobody out. And a base hit knocks in a run.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-1.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a lefty out of the bullpen, Kyle Freeland.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 8-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Thomas at the plate now as he chases after that one. The why to kick the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting.
Mabrice Viloria now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, Amador whips it to first, and they got him.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Byron Buxton up now for the Mets. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
Outside.
That's right. At the belt and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home, fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jones at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Ball 1 there. Buxton at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. On the ground to short, Amador sends it across to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 9 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, here's the shortstop at the plate, Adael Amador. And the pitch. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's the catcher, Daniel Cope. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Solano in now, takes ball one off the plate. Bounced up the middle, finds its way through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Gilberto Celestino digs in now. Bounced out to short. Witt. They take the force out. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail it big. It's 9-1. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And here it comes. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Jorge Soler, the next to hit. Soler, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
2 outs, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped right center field. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here is Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, Adam in center field. Mets strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Key Brian Hayes digging in for the Rockies.
The designated hitter, Key Brian Hayes.
The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Jimenez gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1.
And there's a ball. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first.
He's out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Freeland back to work. Swing and he breaks his bat. And there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. It bangs off the wall. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
So digging in, Mabrice Viloria. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Man at second. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit right there. Coming around third is Jimenez.
No, he beat it.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
Max Kranick will take over here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So the lineup flips over. And now here is Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side, and it's through for a hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Brandon Nimmo. Throw to second. Save. Right-handed reliever on the ground. Rogers. The throw to first. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 ball.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. The right-hander back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missing inside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
2 outs, base is empty. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Top 6. So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Soler. The right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashed.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 13-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So up next for New York, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
That one lifted to left. Bouchard moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
To the right side, Rogers tosses to first, and Witt is out. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Lane Thomas. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Well, we go bottom 6th, and here's the catcher, Daniel Cope. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, number 1.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Gilberto Celestino digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. The Mets up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. A little bit low. Inside corner, that's a strike. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jalen Beeks, on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Now, number 69, Jalen Pete.
Andres Jimenez up now for the Mets.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
The pitch. Not
Count
even
1-0.
close there. And that's ball one. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird getting loose out there. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is
No
strike
ball,
two.
strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
0-2.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Man at second. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Oh, a great flip. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they can't get the out. Now the third baseman, Nolan Jones. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch
1-1.
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
0-1.
0-1.
Buxton on third. Nimmo on at second with 2 down. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Second and third, 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in, Brian Hayes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Number 24.
So up next, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. There's a strike at the knees. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. Back here in Denver, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
High fly ball out to left field. Bouchard sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next for the Mets, Bobby Witt Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the
Wow,
count.
good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Down on strikes. 2 away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Out there to center. Celestino settles underneath it, nabs it, and that is that. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Zach Bean, as the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 1 away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That one 95 to finish him off. Now here's the catcher to hit, Daniel Cope. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball for a strike. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Right side, Rutschman. Off balance throw in time. And it's a. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Beeks back to work. A big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Mabrice Viloria. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. That one fouled off. Man at second. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Nolan Jones up now for the Mets.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Nimmo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Up and in, and a count even 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Bean settles under it and makes the catch. And back here at Coors Field, all set for the bottom of
the first baseman.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Now, compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Rolls across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Gilberto Celestino getting ready to hit.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering upstairs.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Celestino stands at first with 1 out. Goes to second for 1. The double play ends it right here.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm militant. I'm knee deep in this dirty.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.